Now let us look at the next method of factorization, that is by regrouping of terms. See, I have written one example. By the method of finding factorizing by common factors, as you have seen, there should be a common factor present in all the four terms. Then only you can take it outside the bracket and the remaining terms you use to write it inside the bracket. But here, can you tell me which is the common factor present in all the four terms? So this is 2 into 3 into q. This is 2 into 2 into p into q. Whereas this is just 3. So 2 is present, 2 is present, 2 is present, but here it is not present. P, no, P, no, Q, Q. So as you can see, I cannot find a single entity or single number or single variable which is present in all the four terms. So for such cases, how can you factorize the expression? Yes, for such examples, we can factorize by regrouping of terms. Regrouping means instead of finding the common factor for all the four terms, we can find the common factor which is present between two terms. Yes, so I can find a common factor which is present in just these two terms. Similarly, I will find a common factor which is present in these two terms. So now let us see. Between 2pq and 6q, 2 is common. Okay, so here I can take one factor as common, that is 2, and whatever is remaining I will write it inside the bracket. But if I see these two terms, do they have anything in common? No. 4, 2 into 2 pq, and this 3, it doesn't have any variable also. So instead of taking the common factors between these two and these two terms, what if I rearrange the terms? Yes, let us take 4pq at the second place and 6q at the third place. So the expression will be 2p plus 4pq plus 6q plus 3. Now, can I find the common factor between two terms? Suppose I take these two expressions. What is common? 2 I can take, whereas p also I can take. So whatever is remaining, I will write it inside the bracket. Similarly, if I consider these two terms 6 and 3, 3 2s are 6. So again I can take 3 common and the remaining terms I can write it in the bracket. So what does it mean? I have regrouped the terms. In the question itself, the position of the term was such a way that I cannot find the common factor between two terms. These two terms I got a common factor, but between these two terms I didn't get any common factor. So what if I rearrange them so that I could get common factors between the two terms, and hence I have taken 4pq on this side, whereas 6q I have written on the third place. Why? Because from these two terms I can take something common, whereas from these two terms also I can take something as common. Now let us see what comes in the bracket. If I take 2p as common, what is remaining here? So 2p divided by 2p, 1 will be remaining, plus 4pq divided by 2p, pp will get cancelled, 2 1s are 2 2s are 4, and 2q will remain. Similarly here, 6q divided by 3, 3 1s are 3 2s are 6, q plus 1. Can you see that the bracket which is coming, it is same, 1 plus 2q and 2q plus 1, even though the order is interchanged, but that doesn't mean their values are different, because even 2q is positive, 1 is also positive, and here also 2q is positive and 1 is positive. So that way also you could rearrange the terms. If you want the brackets to be the same, here also let us write like this: 3 plus 6q and this 2p plus 4pq, and instead of writing here 2q plus 1, I will write it as 1 plus 2q. So as you can see that 1 plus 2q is the common factor. Now here these two are into multiplication and these two are into the multiplication. So what if I take the common bracket as again common? Yes, let us take that bracket common. So it will be 1 plus 2q. Whatever is remaining inside the bracket, divide this expression by 1 plus 2q, 1 plus 2q, 1 plus 2q will get cancelled. What is remaining? Just 2p. Whereas here again this bracket will get cancel. What is remaining? 3. So you have got two expressions which are having multiplication sign into it, and if you multiply them, definitely you will be getting your original expression, isn't it? And hence the two factors for this expression are 1 plus 2q and 2p plus 3. Yes, so what we did in this method, we have rearranged the terms so that we can find the common factor between two terms. Yes, and whenever you are rearranging, just make sure you don't change the signs, or make sure that the signs remain same. By mistake you can write plus as minus or minus as plus, so in that case your answer will come as wrong, because every time when you are applying this method, you will definitely be getting one common factor present in the bracket, so that in the next step you are taking that common bracket as common, and then the remaining terms inside the bracket. Let us take one more example so that you will understand. AB minus x plus ax minus b. Again, I cannot find a common factor present in all the four terms. So again I have to find common factors between two terms. In AB and x, is there anything common? No. Whereas in ax minus b, again no. What if I rearrange the terms? Again, let us take ax on this side and minus x on that side. So what will be my expression? AB, this ax is plus, so plus ax, x is minus, so minus x minus b. Okay. Again, now can I find anything as common? Let us first see if I can find anything common out here. So what is common from AB and A? A is common. So what is remaining in the bracket? B plus X. Okay. But what about these two terms? Is there anything common? No. So then what could be done? Was there any other way in that instead of taking AX, interchanging AX and X, if I would have interchanged B? Even if you have interchanged b, then also you would have got the same problem. Yes, so whenever there is not anything in common, what you can take minus 1 as common. Okay, or just 1 as common. So let us take 1 as common. So when you are taking 1 as common, whatever is remaining or whatever is the bracket, it will come as it is. Now here x, so when you divide x by 1, whatever you are getting x itself. And whenever you are dividing b with 1, again you are getting b itself. Now just as I said, told you, the bracket should also be same. What the bracket did I get here? It is b plus x, means x is also positive and b is also positive. And here the signs of x and b both are negative. So if I want plus x in the bracket, what common should I take? I should take minus 1 as common. So that minus sign is also taken as common. So in the bracket I will get x plus b. Okay. Now as you can see, you have got a common bracket, that is x plus b or b plus x. Again they are same, hence I can take that bracket common again. So x plus b is the common bracket. What is remaining? This bracket will get cancelled, so a is remaining. Similarly, this bracket and this bracket will get cancelled, so what is remaining? Minus 1. So what are the factors of the given expression? They are x plus b in one bracket and a minus 1 in another bracket. Let us take one more example. It says x raised to 4 plus 8y minus xy minus 8x cube. Again, can I find anything common between the first two terms? No. Here I can take x as common, right? But in the first two terms, I cannot take anything as common. So what could be done? Yes, let us rearrange the terms. How? Which two terms you want it together? What if I take these two terms as together? Still, you can find as common. Here it is x raised to 4, here it is xy. So x I can get as common, and let us take these two terms are together. Or you can take x raised to 4 and 8x cube also common. Let us solve by both method. In first case, what am I doing? I will be taking xy at this place and whereas 8y at that place. So which gives me x raised to 4 minus xy plus 8y minus 8x cube. What is common? X raised to 4 minus xy. X is common. If you divide x raised to 4 by x, I am getting x cube minus y. Between these two terms, what is common? Suppose I take plus 8 as common. What I will get in bracket? Here 8y8 gets cancelled, only y is remaining, minus 8 gets cancelled and x cube is remaining. Now as you can see, my first bracket x cube is plus whereas y is minus, and here I am getting y as plus and x cube as minus. So what should I do? I want my x cube to be plus and y to be minus. So instead of taking plus 8 as common, what if I take minus 8 as common? So what changes it will have? This my plus y will become minus y. See, minus 8 into minus y will give me plus 8y because minus into minus is plus. Whereas minus into plus will give me minus. So minus y plus x cube. Okay, again you could write it interchangingly also. How? This, keep it as it is. Why am I doing this? So that you will not get confused whether the brackets are same or not. So instead of writing it as 8y minus 8x cube, write minus 8x cube first and then write it as 8y. And now if you take minus 8 as common, so x cube will remain in bracket minus y. So again you have got a common bracket which is again common. Let us take it. So x cube minus y, what is remaining? Bracket will get cancelled, x is remaining, whereas here also bracket will get cancelled and minus 8 is remaining. Okay, so the answer is factorization of the given expression is x cube minus y in first bracket and x minus 8 in another bracket. Now here I have taken which two terms as together? X raised to 4 plus 8y. Now instead of taking these two as together, let us take 8x cube and x raised to 4 as together. So x raised to 4 minus 8x cube together, whereas here I will take minus xy plus 8y. Or let us write down 8y and minus xy as it is, and then I will plus 8y minus xy. Yes. Can I take anything common between these two? Yes, I can take y as common. So 8 minus x will get, and here I can take x cube as common. So which gives me, if I take x cube common between these two terms, what is remaining here? X minus 8. Now here also you want x at the first place. So if you take y as common, what you will get? You will get 8 at the first place. And what I want? I want x. So from this two also let us rearrange. So that's why I've actually left the place. So here I will write minus xy plus 8y. And then it will be easier for you to find the common. Now from these two, what is common? Let us take y as common. So if I take plus y as common, I will get minus x in the bracket. But what I want plus x. Yes. So instead of taking plus y, let us take minus y as common. So minus xy divided by minus y will give me plus x. 8y minus y. So y will get cancelled. So what is remaining? Which gives me minus 8. So as you can see, you have got the brackets also same. Let us take that bracket common. So what you are getting? X cube minus y. As you can see, the answer is same in both the case. Okay. So it might happen that somebody might take these two terms as common, whereas somebody else might take x raised to 4 and minus xy as common. But that will not change your answer. Only the thing to be remembered is whenever you are rearranging the terms, just keep that in mind that the bracket which you are getting, that bracket has to be the same. So that way you have to rearrange the term so that you can take that common bracket again common, and whatever terms are remaining you will be getting at the last place. And the final expression or the final answer, they should be having multiplication sign into it. then only we will be calling it as yes, we have factorized the expression. If you are getting any other sign like plus or minus, then it means that you have not further factorized it completely.